بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh, everyone. Alhamdulillah, we are at the penultimate. We are really coming up to the most important part of all of our preparations for this year's Hajj, inshallah, which is the sales day for the custom packages. Tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we'll begin. The Nusuk platform will allow pilgrims to book, inshallah, by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We expect that to be tomorrow. So in preparation for tomorrow, we have this session, and inshallah ta'ala, we will be covering important questions and answers, and also some piece of advice, inshallah. So before we begin, I'd like to, inshallah, perhaps ask if you can, Brother Muhtadi and the team, if you can see my screen.
تفضل شيخ.
Barakallahu feekum. So inshallah ta'ala, our mawdu' is, first of all, in regards to tomorrow, it's particularly for the custom packages, and we're going to talk about that. And for those who are also joining the public packages, inshallah, I'm going to book that. It might be also useful today to listen in, inshallah. And also we're going to talk about some of the challenges that you may face tomorrow. And that is something that you all have to be aware of before the booking day, because on the day, it may feel overwhelming. Perhaps tonight you're a little bit anxious and worried. And so we want to bring you to understanding and to have an idea of what we will be expecting for tomorrow. And yes, ultimately, we need to be ready for that. And inshallah ta'ala, we'll cover that very shortly. So we're also going to talk about options post-booking, and final reminder and a short dua, or talk about the importance of dua. So first and foremost, brothers and sisters, we said sales open tomorrow for custom packages. I've been on the call, mashallah, and the team, all of them have been responding to your calls, to your messages, to the best of our abilities, and trying to give you the best and the advice according to your sort of requirements and according to your needs. And I hope that this advice and sort of speaking to you has helped you. So far, we've come a long way. I feel like we have a relationship with you all. Some brothers and sisters, mashallah, made some beautiful comments and encouraging comments about feeling comfortable talking, listening in to us, and sort of understanding all of the different sort of stages of booking and or registration or troubleshooting. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from everyone, from yourselves, from ourselves. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us sincere for him. That's our dua. If we are sincere, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it easy. And this is from our experience. We always renew and recheck our intention. So tomorrow, we say the custom packages will start, and we said the time was given for 9th February at Sunday, 9th February at 11 a.m. So whatever you're doing, I would advise that if you have something planned, you'd have to cancel that. Don't sit and think, I'm going to do that while I'm on the go. Have a laptop, have things ready, have your devices ready. And when we come to Q&A, we will discuss that further. But having more devices and having a chance will give you more chances. Inshallah, this is from our previous last year's sort of experience in the year before, where people struggle to get onto the website due to the huge demand and sort of pressure on the website at the same time. So once again, before we begin, just to clarify, those brothers and sisters who are planning to book a public package, it is important that you also perhaps listen in and see how it goes tomorrow. And for those who are perhaps worried, and I got a couple of messages, and I'm sure many of you in your mind, those who are planning to book a public package, are probably thinking, well, tomorrow, if everybody takes, books up, then where's my chance? Will I have a chance? And that's something that we want to assure you that actually majority of the bookings last year happened post the first phase, meaning for example, the first day that it opened. After that, more people also booked. You have to also be aware that the quota, and I'll repeat again, the quota for UK is 3,500 pilgrims for the UK. And that means, and last year around 7,000 plus pilgrims came. So that's double that number. So if tomorrow all of the packages, or the quota, shall I say, the visa quota ends or completes, or runs out, then imagine there's still another 3,500 plus. And we expected in the beginning of this year that more packages will come and more opportunity every year as the Nusuk gets used to this new system, meaning all of the teams, all of the people involved, all the stakeholders. So inshallah ta'ala, just to reassure everyone who are waiting, there will be an opportunity on 14th and after that as well. So actually, if somebody tomorrow tries to book, even from those people who are trying tomorrow, you can actually try again later on. Okay. And it doesn't mean that you can't, you give up and sort of think that, okay, that's it, it's over for me. So please be aware, and we're here to support you. So far, I hope that we've been able to help you and support you. And inshallah ta'ala, we expect to, we will be available more so now than any other time. We've dropped all of our, everything that we're doing for you. So inshallah ta'ala, just please ensure that you reach out to us. No problem. Some people said to me, but Sheikh, like, sorry for disturbing you. La, abadan, yani, any of the team, keep asking, keep calling. No worries at all, inshallah ta'ala. And we're doing our very best, inshallah. So again, if you have any concerns, any questions about packages, please do reach out to us tonight. We'll be available. And today we want to clarify some things. And I'll show you something in a moment. Muhtadi will show you. So how do we prepare? We go straight into preparation. Let's talk about preparation. We've talked about many times that we need to ensure that we have enough in our e-wallet and the maximum amount from your 3 backup packages. So if you have 3 packages or 4 packages, top up the maximum, right? Maybe the one that you want is cheaper, but maybe, option 1 doesn't, you're not able to achieve. So then you go to option 2 and then option 3, but maybe option 3 or 4 is the most expensive. So to top up according to that amount, that will give you a better chance, God forbid, la sam'ahullah, that that package is not available. The other thing that people must be aware of, obviously, that certain packages have more availability than others. So the question was posed and about, for example, on Sira, more premium. The Sira company are targeting a large number on this one. So if you see like 600 likes on it, it doesn't mean that that's not available, everyone. So do check with us. DM me or speak to Muhtadi as well, myself specifically, and Brother Ghazi, who's here as well. You can also message him. All of us, in regards to, if one of us are not replying, try the other person. The point is, inshallah ta'ala, there are some which have far more availability than others. So if you are looking for more premium by Sira, I'm giving as an example, all of you by now have been are familiar with our table and our packages that we're supporting. Some people ask the question about whether we're going to be doing other packages. Again, that's something that we can not say now. It's later on we can, if the service provider allows, then we will support you from in UK, but only the companies in this that we are working with, not any other outside service providers. That's to be clear, to make it clear. So number 1, very simple. What are the things that you do? Number 1, ensure that you've, obviously there are some brothers and sisters still not verified. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and I make dua And we all here, those who have been verified, please kindly make dua for our brothers and sisters who are waiting to be verified still. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens the doors for them and gives them, for them to be verified as soon as, inshallah ta'ala, by tomorrow, if not by the next 14th, inshallah ta'ala. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. We make dua for you all. And I've also sent a form out. Some people have not filled it out yet, but I've already forwarded one sheet or one that data to our team to raise it to Nusuk to get you verified. Again, it's not a guarantee, but we're pushing it from our side as well. We did many times with many brothers and sisters personally, but just to speed things up, that's why I sent the form yesterday and in the morning. Some of you filled it in. There wasn't that many people, but still, inshallah, we want everyone to be verified. So once you're verified, everyone is verified, mashallah. Top up your e-wallet with sufficient funds. Choose debit card. It's quicker. Don't choose bank transfer at this point. Okay, it's going to take a couple of days unless you're going for next week. For tonight, for those who don't have enough still, please ensure you book with top up sufficient funds to give yourself a better chance of a package this year. And obviously you have some time for a couple of at least 2 weeks, at least I would say 2 weeks to be able to book it, inshallah. Brother Muhtadi advised that may perhaps avoid choosing the free Medina Ziyarah tour to speed up the booking. You can add these things after anyway. Again, with the wheelchair, if you require it, it's just a tick box. It doesn't, you can add it later on. We'll send out forms for those things, and we expect, like, if there is a Medina Ziyarah tour on your package, then we expect that to be given anyway, and we expect you to attend, inshallah ta'ala. So that's fine. So the main thing is top up your e-wallet. 2 and 3, just have that in your mind. You want to just move straight to the end. Number 4, have a backup package. Again, we want to reiterate that. And I know majority of the people that I spoke to have that backed up, the backup packages, preferred packages, 3, 4, and even 5. Now, we have to emphasize, and we're sorry for sending a message, and how we work, brothers and sisters, is a little bit different to how others work. And we do not want to create a form of panic, because what happens when you panic is, I know what happens. Your brain doesn't work properly. What happens is you kind of you don't know what you're doing and you make mistakes, right? And we want to avoid making mistakes, brothers and sisters. We want to work calmly. On the day, we want to, Bismillah, nasta'in billah. We begin with Allah's name and we seek Allah's help and we start, okay? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it easy, This is very important. So if a message comes out from another service provider on that note, then they will say, do this right now. And what it creates is a sense of heightened stress. And so what we want to do is just mention to you that, look, today, ensure by tonight you configure your package, okay? And ensure that your cart has something in the cart. You have a package in the cart, sorry, apologies. Been talking all day, so this is the reason perhaps. So configure your package into your cart and don't wait until tomorrow. That is a simple message to you all. Okay. And all you have to do tomorrow is when you log in, and I want to re-emphasize that it may be the case that you're not able to log in at 11 o'clock. It may be the case. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy. If everyone is able to log in at the same time, that means it's how quick you can click. It's as simple as that. That's the demand is far greater than the supply and the amount of people that, the packages. So everybody wants to book, right? But there are packages which have more availability than others, and that's something that you need to be aware of. Some packages are more, what we say, popular. Okay, so if you just want to get the Hajj done, completed, sometimes you may just want to go for something and compromise and say, I'm just going to book this. Okay, because inshallah I'll get that. Once your booking is done, by the way, where is the button to book? perhaps we can ask, do you want to do that later in a moment when I finish speaking? Is that okay, Muhtadi? So we'll ask Muhtadi to do a little, just go onto the website, just feel the website again, and then perhaps show how to do that. But the main thing is once you select it, you need to keep a screenshot of the package you have in your cart. Okay, but yeah, I need main thing is to go and pay. Once it's paid, right? Or what does that mean by pay? Some people are asking, do we top up tomorrow? No, your e-wallet should be already have the money. All it's going to do is transfer from your e-wallet and try to book your package. So what I mean is that all you do is click purchase package, okay, book or to this effect. One word will come, you just click and something will happen in the background in the system. Okay, it'll be sort of doing something, and then instantly you should receive an email and a page will come with the confirmation details, and you get a long digit numbers and letters for your confirmation with your name and your family or just yourself if it's your family members, inshallah ta'ala. And just on that note, that's when you kind of like take screenshots of all of this when you successfully confirm your package. And this is a good way to keep a record of exactly what you booked, because sometimes on the email it doesn't come through. Okay, so that's why we advise that. Sometimes the email may not say, those things that you saw on the package and now suddenly are not shown. Okay, so this is something to be aware of, inshallah. Anything else to add, team? Team, is there anything
No,
else to
no.
add?
If
Just
you
would like,
continue,
okay.
inshallah.
Shall I move on, inshallah, everyone? So that's very clear. So tomorrow, we'll talk in a moment about, I'll repeat myself about the preparation. Again, I want to emphasize this point. Okay. A lot of the times, what happens is at the time of booking, or people can't get in, and I gave you an example. You can't log in, number one. That could be an issue. Once you logged in, and then you click book, and then some error comes. What do you do then? So then what you do is, first thing is you're going to try again. Okay. And you're going to do it in a methodical way, in a calm manner, and don't panic. Okay. That's really important. It can, it's one of the, sometimes it's the anxiety and all of this sort of, you don't know what you're doing and you're kind of rushing and then you go to the wrong page. So it's really important that you are aware of that. So you know where the configuration package is and you know where the cart is. You just click that and you just say book and you just do that very quickly, inshallah ta'ala. And the rest is, we put our hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and our trust in Allah. Now, what do I mean here by this? Do not lose hope and put your trust in Allah. It means that, God forbid, again, as I said, if you're not able to book, brothers and sisters, or some error happened or something happened, for whatever reason, we want to say that, look, you've done everything, brothers and sisters. You've prepared. You've contacted us. We've come all this way. We provided guidance. We've helped you, inshallah. We hope so. And you've helped each other, many brothers and sisters, mashallah, tabarakallah, messaging all the time, helping other brothers and sisters. We're like a Hajj family, alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those who are together in Arafat, inshallah. But what I want to say to you, brothers and sisters, is very important. Last year, we had many people who joined who booked much after. Okay, they kept their hope up. They didn't give up, right? It didn't happen tomorrow. God forbid. I'm just saying if it doesn't work out, yeah, we have to be prepared that it may not work out. If it doesn't, is there a chance? Yes, there's a big chance after still. Okay. Until the day that the booking completely, all the sales have completed, you put your hope and your trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you do your diligence, you make the effort, inshallah. Last year it was Maghrib time, iftar time. We began the booking, right? I remember having 2 dates and that's it. So what I mean, in the whole night, it was and there was issues on the website. The website was crashing, but it was still better than the year before. So every year there were other issues. right? This year, we're not seeing so much issues. And still, inshallah, we hope that every year the website is developed further, better made easy for you, more features, more integrations. Ultimately, this is the way that Hajj is going to be booked in the future. There's no other way. Okay, so we have to uh, work with what we have, and inshallah ta'ala, um, as I said to you, the second round is on 14th, which is and there is a quota for that. I'll repeat again, there is a quota for that. And there is a bigger quota from all the quotas that are unused around the world will be again thrown back to globally for anyone to book whose quota has completed. Okay, and that's when a large number are able to book through the public packages. It may be the case, brothers and sisters, even on fixed custom packages that you were unable to book. It may be the case that you didn't book this time and you really wanted that custom package, right? Because the price is good. And I'm sure, alhamdulillah, this year our prices are very, very competitive. Then what you do is in the third round, you will get another chance to book that same package. So again, those things are coming, those days are coming, inshallah ta'ala, as in for us to advise you accordingly. But for now, tomorrow, be ready, inshallah ta'ala, from around 10:30. I know some people, some service providers and others are saying 10 a.m. But ultimately, if it's 11 o'clock, 10:30 is fine. If you're up from 10 o'clock, have a coffee or something or tea. If you had something to do, make sure, you leave aside that time. Make sure you have internet, good connection, good, laptop, PC, mobile, whichever devices, and be ready to help one another book. You shouldn't rely on, if you have someone who's tech savvy, ask them to help you, your family members, your children, if they're elderly. It shouldn't be that you're booking this. I would say this is something that's, you should get some support on the day. It's no problem. Also, post booking. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy, and inshallah you'll be successful if you do your diligence, inshallah, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. There will be challenges. There always is in Hajj, and there's no Hajj without challenge. But this is part of all the effort for Hajj, for this sacrifice, the man. And subhanallah, inshallah, it will work out for you all. But there are some things I want to say to you here. Obviously, in regards to some of the preferences that some people had in regards to occupancy of rooms. So I did speak to both service providers. We all spoke to them, and we requested that some of the options for triple and double room are given. So anyone hearing this who wanted a triple or double and they couldn't find it on a particular package, there is scope for that. There will be scope for that, but we need to be very quick. It's subject to availability. So we're going to prep a form post booking, okay, tomorrow and on Friday for in regards to this, inshallah ta'ala. And we will send the form. And if you have a preference, if you want to secure your Hajj now, and you just book the quad, and then you say, okay, alhamdulillah, it's last resort, I've got the quad, but I really would have liked a double room or a triple room if a family of three, and you've booked a quad now where, say, for example, a son and mother and father. So the son and the father are in one room and the mother is in another room. Then, inshallah ta'ala, if you wanted to be together, then that option, inshallah, this is not 100%, but we will do our very best. So we will work on this. There will be some options like that. Also, in regards to the train, okay, we didn't make a slide on this, but it would have been nice to have clearly written down here. But we've been informed that all Abdul Latif Jameel packages, just correct me if I'm wrong, team, will be we're using the Haramain train. Ghazi from Mecca, you can even confirm if that's true. As far as I know, we've been told that this is the case.
Yes, all the transfer will be with Haramain guests, inshallah, for all Abdul Latif Jameel package, bidhnillah. Even they're saying that the Jeddah to Mecca and others as well. They will usually we know that from Jeddah to Makkah is by bus and not by train because of the different terminal. So,
Yeah,
but if they're arriving in Terminal 1 and where the train station is located, maybe even from the airport will be Haramain train as well. But
inshallah.
obviously, if the terminal is not terminal, sometime it happened like Wheezy Airlines will be arriving in different terminal. At that point, Jeddah to Mecca will be by bus, but all the long route, which is Mecca, Medina, and vice versa, will be by Haramain train.
If the bus is coming, I've answered this to many people. If it's coming, if the coach is sorry, if the airline is coming into Jeddah and the hotel is in Medina, in the night is their train. And as far as our Ustad Badawi, he mentioned that if it is available, which they say in Hajj time, there will be some trains in the night, then just correct me if I'm wrong, then they will provide that even going to Medina, inshallah.
That's
Again,
true.
this is their promise and they will try their best for this. So that's a good news today about that. As for Sira, so we confirm now about the train. So for the custom packages. As for the Sira group holding, I don't think the train has been allocated or added. I would say to you for the hotels, in terms of the way the package is built, it is already been quite what we call not subsidized, but it's a very competitive price because Anjum and the way Abdul Latif Jameel work in terms of their hotels is respective. The price is respective to that hotel. So if you work with Conrad, and some people ask me about the hotel Conrad. Conrad is nearly, I would say, if you go to booking.com or or online websites for booking these hotels, you'll see how much it is per night in Anjum as opposed to Conrad. And you'll see the difference and you'll understand the standard.
But for Sira package, Sheikh, inshallah, what we will do is,
Yes,
inshallah,
we're aware of
post,
that. Yes, I was going to come to that.
booking,
Yeah.
we'll see how many people we have, and inshallah, with additional charges, we'll arrange that, inshallah.
So from ourselves, from Hasan Travel, or perhaps working with the Sierra Group holding, we'll do that outside of Nusuk. And we will try our best to, as soon as we know who's booked, we can start from now and contact you and get that sorted. So inshallah, let's see about that, so long as it's available. So this is something, so don't stress about this thing. The main thing is the package and securing your package, brothers and sisters. Post booking, inshallah, you're in good hands, inshallah. We've been working, you can see, and we're already, since a long time, we've been diligently sort of doing our best to provide you with the correct information as and when we receive it. How we work, as I said to you, is, we want to be in a calm sort of manner, sort of not creating a sort of sense of panic, but rather being here for you all, and I assure you the team are very strong, inshallah, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us healthy and well to continue. So we will work on many things. There are many other things that we will think of that will help you. If anything that is helpful for your Hajj, we're going to reach out to you. Don't worry about that. So that's something, inshallah, hope it is reassuring for you all. Again, there's some people who joined only last few days. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time just answering, mashallah, there's a lot of people that were, just found out about the Telegram group. There's a lot of information, a lot of chat going on. It's overwhelming for many people. And I appreciate that. So look out for announcements. Okay. And alhamdulillah, we have like now different sort of, within the Hasan Travel Telegram, you have different subject matter related chat rooms. So that way you can, keep to the topic. If it is about flights, then you only put it in the flights section. Then other people can say, oh, it's a flight related question. I can find the answer. Again, if you don't feel embarrassed to ask again. Some people said to me, mashallah, ya Sheikh Mishkat and the team, how are you able to answer these questions that are repetitive? It's not repetitive. Somebody has joined later. Perhaps somebody didn't miss the answer. Absolutely fine. We're happy to, answer. It's not an issue. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from us. It is a busy period. It is hard work, yes, but it's not an issue at all. We are happy to answer and help, inshallah ta'ala. So don't feel embarrassed to ask. That's my point here. So on that note, if you have joined now, you can, if you want to join us to guide you for Hajj 2025, including the webinars for fiqh and related on how to perform Hajj. It will be thorough. Inshallah, you will be prepared well, and you will feel comfortable, and you will remember those sessions for a long time, inshallah. So you need to register on this website, on our website. That's just a reminder because I get told to do that. But Q&A is what we're here for. So I'll pass it on to our, as usual, to Brother Mahir, who's doing a fantastic job. I want to commend the team in the background every single day. Whatever we need, they're ready to answer, help. They're working in the background. And perhaps before we start the Q&A, Muhtadi can jump in and show the website. What do you reckon, Brother Mahir? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it would, yeah.
It'll be good to just go through the website and get a feel of it for tomorrow. Number one. Number two, perhaps our website, we also have a table, which is much easier. And then I'll quickly, there was some things that I noted down to mention, and perhaps we can discuss that as well. We'll talk about the shuyukh on who are the guides, the imams, all of these things in a moment. But I'll pass it on to Muhtadi so I don't bore you anymore. And inshallah ta'ala, I'll come back for the Q&A. Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you for listening. Muhtadi, go ahead. I'll stop sharing and you can share.
Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. Thank you all for attending today. And as Sheikh was mentioning, exciting and nervous time for tomorrow. I'll be brief because I want to give as much time for the questions afterwards as well. So just for demonstration purposes, I've pre-logged in and I've just selected Jamil 200, Premium 200, as a lot of people are interested in this one. For those that are logging in new, you need to make sure you scroll down to the bottom and find this banner here where it says configure package, and you click next. So then you'll be brought to the room configuration package. Now, obviously on this one, it's mainly quad room. When you select +1, it will automatically select the same in Medina. For some of the packages I was testing today, it still lets you choose potentially between, different in Mecca and Medina, but generally it will probably match the same room occupancy you do in Mecca with Medina for ease of room allocation for the providers. So you click next. Okay, I've got this already on here. I'll have to quickly enter this. Apologies, I was just doing a demo beforehand. One moment. So on the day, if you need to remove your package, you need to click on empty cart, because it might be the case that you've already got something in there and you need to come out of it and start again. So as you can see already, the website is a little bit slow. Tomorrow, the loading will be happening multiple times. So you can see, whilst we're not booking yet, the website is already a little bit slower than how it was, say, a week ago. So expect it to take a bit of time, but don't be clicking multiple times. Just let the page do what it needs to do. When you come to this page here, we did make an advisory note based on last year and also advice from service providers. Now, Medina tool will be provided anyway from the service provider, especially Abdul Latif Jamil and also Sira. So what will happen is there's no point clicking on plus. You can if you want, but we're just thinking it may slow down your process, and it did last year for some people. Also, people who require a wheelchair, this is just for the service providers to know how many people are coming on the group that may require. So if there's, say, 500 people in their whole Hajj group, then they want to know, is it 50 people, 20 people? But we can do this post-booking. So for now, just leave it as 0. The Adahi, the Qurbani on this particular one is not displaying. I think some of the programs might display it, but it's better just to click 0 and go to the next page. meaning the less additional services that you have, the faster your booking will complete. And as we mentioned, it's all about speed. So we just wait for the next page to load up. So people who want to know what the flight timings are, if you click on this button, you can see the flight information. But all the custom packages will have a pre-allocated flight. You click select and go next. This transportation option is a new thing that came up since last week, or the last few days. A lot of people have been asking about this particular question. You need to click on the button where it says package transportation. On other programs, and I might do a demo with one of the other ones where it shows you the private car and the train and this bus icon. So because this is a custom package with a group flight, it's going to be with a coach. So you just click on that, it will automatically select the transport here and here without you having to click anything else. So when you click on package transportation, this will auto select. As you know, the mashayar between Mecca to Mina and all the from Mina to Arafah and to Muzdalifah and so on, this is already included. So you click next. And it should bring you to your configure or review page. So here you'll now have an overview of exactly what you're booking, your name, what you've booked, the flight details. And we want to encourage people to take a screenshot of this page. Yeah, you can right click, press screenshot, you can press Control P, save as PDF. So then you know, first of all, what is included in your package, what you've bought. So you're sure what you've booked. Also, it will help the service provider to double check based on the information that filters through to them on Nusuk. And it will help us to then make sure that whatever you've booked and your preferences are met to make your Hajj as comfortable as possible. So keep a screenshot and then click Save Configuration. Now, tomorrow, over here, there will be a button that will say Book Now. Similar to this, there will be a new button saying Book Now. That's how it was in last year, and inshallah, it should be the same for tomorrow. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'll probably do the visual for one of the other packages where they have the custom flights. So I'll just quickly empty that. And then it's taking time to load. You can always tell at the top here where you see the loading that something's happening, and just let it do what it needs to do. Team, if there's any questions you want to prompt me on the website at the time, then do let me know, then I can give you cover as well.
I don't think that, so when we have the Q&A, I think we will cover.
Yeah, I just wanted to cover the one where it shows the train and the private cars, because I think a lot of people
Confused about.
yeah, and although it's not going to be that, you know, for tomorrow, because most of the ones tomorrow have a pre-assigned coach, I think it's just useful for people to understand. But as you can see, I pressed it twice and it's still taking time to load. So tomorrow, expect this to happen, and you're going to be pressing it many times and panicking, especially on the booking time. Do not refresh it too many times. Let it do what it needs to do.
So some people are saying just went to check my package in cart, but when I clicked onto it, it takes me to the transport page, not the final page. And then I clicked configure. Oh, this was before earlier the question. Maybe they're doing updates on the website. Some people.
Yeah, so what it does now is selects the flight, then the transport. Before it was in the transport, then the flight. So if you in the order of thing, and we'll see it on the next demo. Maybe I'll go back to dashboard. Unless they do an update now, but it's very slow now.
Yeah, I mean, brothers and sisters, we're going to have to be ready for this, you know, where it's going to be slow. So many people on the site. It may be that, you know, sometimes it chucks you out of the site. You have to relog back in. Okay. Some people are saying, should we log in at 10 a.m. and stay logged in? Will the option to buy the package be made available while we're still logged in? We cannot say that. We don't know. Sometimes when I've been logged in, if it's for over an hour or so, then it's you know that part where it says extend time, it just keeps on coming. It doesn't let me actually extend it, and I have to log in and log out and log back in. So again,
Yeah, as you can see, it was long and then it chucked me out. And this may happen tomorrow. So you have to, inshallah, have a lot of patience and just give it a bit of time. And this is pretty normal, okay? It's not just happening to you, it's happening to hundreds of people everywhere, including ourselves.
Sister, I'm not sure, Mayana Toki, I'm struggling to add my package into my basket. Please take us through tonight. I mean, Brother Muhtadi went through it a little while ago. I saw the message. It was about 5:46. So if that helped, what he just showed you, you go right to the bottom. This button is not clear. This is something that is from last year. We've seen the same. The button is in the same position, right at the bottom. So on the right hand side. So do click on that, and then you can, inshallah ta'ala, configure the package and go to the end, okay, and put it into your cart. Reach out to us if you find any more difficulty, if you find any difficulty.
The question, will the book button on the will there be a book button on the dashboard, or will I have to click on the basket?
The book button will come on your, you know, the last page we had the review where you click save configuration on the bottom right. It will be there. So what's a good practice, if you're already logged in, click on my dashboard, and then from dashboard click on the booking details or your cart. So move from page to page. Look, this seems to be, I think they're doing something on the website now because it's not letting.
Yeah, so it's fine. Then you can show another time. It's not
because what's happening is, so one thing to keep in mind when it says your email or your password is incorrect,
yes,
it's not actually wrong. It means they're doing something to the website. So don't start clicking on forgot password or trying to do stuff, because then you're going to make your account fall behind. And especially with the OTPs. Now, one thing that we found last year is you have 5 minutes to use your OTP, and some OTPs were coming 5 minutes, 10 seconds, 5 minutes, 20 seconds. In that moment, just don't request anything for about 5-10 minutes. Just wait. It's going to hurt you a lot to wait that time, but you just wait. And then it will synchronize, and then you try again after, say, 5-10 minutes, then it will align itself again. If you keep doing it again and again, what we saw last year and the year before, you will fall about 2 or 3 OTPs behind, and you won't be able to log into your account. And then it may even say you're locked out for half an hour. And we saw that last year. So it's not easy to stay calm at that time.
Useful tip. I do recall that. Brothers and sisters, just to repeat again, you know, what Muhtadi said is very important. See, you know, if the site for some reason says that your password is wrong, and this happened actually a few weeks ago, I think, on the Telegram, some people were saying, oh, it's you know, my password is wrong, it's not accepting. It means the site's going through update. Some of you are sharing, oh, the site's not working on the group, which is fine. But obviously, if it's not working, it means there's some kind of updates happening, or the site's crashed. Okay, so then just try a bit later. Okay, tomorrow you have to be ready. Okay, and as we said, the OTP verification, if it's like not the usual timing that you normally receive it, just keep waiting. Don't keep on clicking. Inshallah ta'ala, it will come. Okay, because it's a 5 minutes wait. That's a very good point. That's a very good. So do bear in mind.
Here's a live example. Mine would normally come in the first 15 seconds.
There you go, right in front of you. Normally, all
taken
of you
nearly a
have
minute,
logged in,
and it's just come now. So that's 50 seconds, and then it's come now. So it is because a lot of people are logging in. Maybe some of you are logging in as we're doing this, but let's quickly just do a quick demo of a custom or of a public package. Sorry. So let's go with the Diamond 17.
While you wait for that, there's a question in the group. Will we be able to log in to multiple devices on the account?
Yeah, I mean, last year we were able to do that, right, Muhtadi?
Yes, you can. And even now today, like, for example, we were troubleshooting with some people's accounts, and we were able to log in at the same time, but we did notice it was a bit slow. and it may chuck you out. You might think that, oh, there's like, you might click on something while the other person is clicking on something, and it may mess up your booking. So we would say use a strong computer with strong internet at home, and try and stick with one device, and have a backup device ready. If you need to log on quickly, then fine. Or if you are on a second device, don't click on any button, just stay on the home page, and don't simultaneously browse through pages. So here we're now on a global package, just so that people are aware of the other buttons that show. So I'll just quickly navigate through these pages. By the way, on mobile or some browsers, this icon might come up, and when it's doing something on your booking, and you may have a pop-up that comes, and you have to scroll down and click OK, accept booking or something. So keep. That's why I'm saying if you use a computer, it's usually better. Although last year, some people were able to log in with their mobile faster, but they weren't able to see all the buttons. So it's a bit of a catch-22. Like, I don't want to say to you that don't use mobile, but just be mindful. But they are doing updates at the moment. As I'm clicking that, it's saying something's wrong. This is pretty normal at the moment as they're doing last-minute updates, and you may experience the same thing tomorrow.
So it's just a reminder to everyone, there are challenges coming tomorrow. Be ready, inshallah ta'ala. Don't be put off by it. It's just part of the journey, part of the sort of, I shouldn't say experience, but some of the challenges, and what we can say, that effort that we all put in towards the Hajj, inshallah ta'ala. So it's something that we have to deal with, and we're here together to do that together, inshallah. So inshallah you'll be successful. Just persevere, carry on, okay, inshallah, and you'll get there. Okay, don't give up. This is important. Somebody said that they went to the package. Yeah, so as we said, there's something going on in the website. Look, Muhtadi is trying, but nothing's happening at the moment. Perhaps you can just go to hasantravel.com/Hajj 2025 and just show that instead. And we'll come back, and maybe Muhtadi can do a video for those people who are doing public packages later on when it's less busy, just to save time. Because we've got lots to get through and lots of questions. Somebody asked, I'll quickly answer this. With regards to more premium, MAW premium with Siraj, can you advise here what the availability looks like if you have numbers? I don't think I should disclose the number, but I can say the availability is good, and they will serve a lot of pilgrims on that. It's with Voco Hotel, which is a very good hotel. Again, just to remind everyone, Voco Hotel, you can get videos to show which is available actually on our website, hasantravel.com. Did your room configuration work, Muhtadi?
No, it might be, I have to go back to the home page and start again. Or
La bas. If you go to Hasan,
No,
focus on the Hajj 2025. If you can scroll all the way down. Yep. And then if you scroll down and show everyone, I shared this with you, go all the way to the bottom. Is it? Yeah, all the way down. So there it is. So Hasan Travel, Hajj package codes, and you have a table here, and it tells you public, custom. There were some errors. Apologies. We're asking the team to do that. There could be a human error. That's human error. That's us uploading it wrong in terms of if it's public or custom. But these are the ones you will know anyway. If you search it, we are supporting. But the point here is where it says if you, I'm sure there's a way. If you go across Muhtadi, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, do you want to take off the screen and do it? Because then I can just configure and I'll let you know when it's ready.
So
I'll stop sharing my one, and then I'll when I know it's working, I'll quickly jump on and say I'll do it in the background to
just
show that.
I don't know if nothing's open yet. Okay, here we go. So, brothers and sisters, So if you go down to the bottom, now the reason is because a lot of people are asking where is the hotel, and to know where it is tonight, have one more final look at the hotels. Be sure about the hotels, about what's going on in regards to you're sure about the place, the location. You're not mixed up about it. This is very important. So Razana Al-Rawda in Aziziyah is a very popular package, HSR Gold Global on the Sierra Group holding. It's a luxury shifting with 16 days. And the price is very good, but you can see Sheraton Jebel Al Kaaba is next door to Anjum. This will be open on a public package next week. But just to say, the Razana Rawda, nobody's heard of this all this time. We've been talking about Nasamat al-Bayt and Sama al-Diyafa in Aziziyah, but this is Razana Rawda, and next to that is Nasamat al-Bayt, okay, just next door. So just to give an idea, so when you click that, you'll find, let's see if that works, in maps. Straight away it goes to maps, and then it shows you where it is. So you just zoom in. Okay, there's Razana Rawda. Okay, here's Mina. So it's more near to Haram. A lot of people ask, where is this in Aziziyah? So this is Aziziyah. Okay, this area here. All of this is Aziziyah. All of this. And here is Mina, and the European camps are here. Just to give you, Mu'aysim is all of this section here. Okay. Apologies, sorry. Let me just check. Don't want to tell you the wrong information. Let's go back.
Yeah, I'm just conscious of time and all what people have
Yeah,
their
I
hands
just wanted to show.
up,
So this is where Mu'aysim is. Okay. So there's a tunnel, and you can go through these tunnels to go to the Jamarat, which is here. Okay, this is the Jamarat, as you can see. You come out of this tunnel. There are 3 tunnels, and it takes you to the Mu'aysim camps. Okay, here. Okay, so just to have an idea, and the reason I'm showing you this is to say, here's Mina, here's Aziziyah, and here's the Haram. Okay, Masjid al-Haram. So you will have to still go from Mina to Haram. Okay, sorry, let me close that. Mina to Haram. Okay. In the Hajj Tawaf day, and come back to Mina. You have to stay in Mina. You can't stay in the hotel in Aziziyah. Okay, so you can see Sama al-Diyaf is showing here. So on the way, and also Razana Rawda. So the Sira hotels are here of the shifting, and the Abdul Latif Jamil ones are here. Okay, so it's on the way, halfway, more nearer to the Haram side as opposed to the Jamarat side, inshallah. Well, still quite near, but just to give you an idea. So that's, oh, I've closed it. So you have the table, you've seen the table. There are also videos that you can find online. And I was told that there are videos on this, but I'm not sure where. I'm not going to open it now because it would just lose time. So let me stop sharing and we'll answer more questions, inshallah ta'ala.
I'm just going to go straight into questions. Brother
Thank
Imran
you.
has his hand up. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Imran.
Walaikum salam, brother. Jazakallah, Sheikh.
Oh,
And
Brother Imran, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. And
did we speak on the phone? I can't remember after I told you to call.
No. This is probably another Imran, popular name.
SubhanAllah.
Yeah. I apologize because I was the one who put the message from the Al Bayt guest into the
No, it's okay. No
into our
problem.
channel. It was just I just wanted to make the rest
No,
of the.
do you know what happens when you
people.
do that, brother? You know, you saw the way the message was.
Yeah. It was like red alert and flashing.
Yeah.
And,
So
and
what happens to everyone? Did anything happen after that? That was
no,
it.
not really. No.
You know what I mean? Like people are at work, people are doing things, and today, you know, it's before the big day tomorrow. We want to just And we had this information beforehand, and we were saying, okay, fine, we'll tell people to configure. So we want to do it in a calm manner. That's all. May Allah bless you. It's all fine. No issue. And you can share. No issue at all. May Allah bless you. It's just the red, all of this is just overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
People
So,
are
brother,
overwhelmed that they can't keep up with the messages. People are saying to me, how do people answer? And I'm sure many of you are busy, and they're even shocked how we're able to answer. But that's something that we have to do, and I think it's important that everybody knows what's going on. Yeah,
and to be honest with you, I haven't seen that level of support in from the other service providers, and it's one of the reasons. Obviously, we're very keen to.
May Allah bless you.
very
Everybody's doing their
Exactly.
part, and we're here. To be honest, not everybody can answer. This is the thing. So you need to have obviously you need to say things with knowledge. Without, you can't just say off the top of, like if you train people, it's not even the same, because we're going to Hajj. You're talking to people who've been to Hajj many times. So it's inshallah. Go ahead, brother. Sorry.
So brother, alhamdulillah, I think we've topped up our maximum in the e-wallet. We've got 3 possible packet options for phase 1, another 2 possible options for phase 2. But you mentioned, okay, let's say we were worst case scenario, we've been unsuccessful in both phase 1 and phase 2, and then you said you'll always have another chance in phase 3. But see, my issue is I don't have any other viable. If these packages are all sold out, I don't have other viable options from Hasan Travel that Hasan Travel are guiding on. So, will these so for the ones that were sold out, for example, on phase 1 and phase 2, will they increase?
Which ones are you looking at, brother? Sorry, once again.
So in phase 1, Jamil 200, Jamil 204, and
Jamil
more
200
premium.
Inshallah has good availability. Inshallah.
204 is my second option, and then more premium 2 is third option for phase 1. So obviously, we plan on having, both my brother-in-laws, inshallah, they'll be logged on as well at the same time. But obviously, I think it's probably better from what Brother Muhtadi said, is one person kind of leading it, and probably, jump on a conference call and say, look, if my one's not working, can someone else try and see if they can add it to your cart, something like that. But yeah, it was just, so if these packages do get sold out, I know you said there's good availability, alhamdulillah, but if they do, will the service providers then look to increase the number of availability later on in phase 3, perhaps? Or is that, once it's gone in phase 1 and phase 2, regardless?
Shall I answer this one? So in terms of new packages being uploaded, there may be some that go out, but we're not expecting many. What will tend to happen across the phase is that there may be availability, but the quota is not available. So the package is still available. So we will send live updates in terms of what is available, what isn't available. Even if in the first phase, you don't get the booking on your preferred package or any of your preferred packages, there might still be some availability left on that. And the same will happen in the public phase as well. So across the board, as things happen from tomorrow onwards, we'll update in terms of from the service provider the information with regards to which ones are still available and if there are any changes. But we can't promise that new packages will come on at the end. It's more of a case of the packages that have been put online, what the availability is left as the quota opens up in phase 2, phase 3, and beyond.
Okay, Jazakallah. That's fine. I did have one more question, but I'm sorry, lost my train of thought. I was going to ask that, so I got an email. Would you suggest reconfiguring the package one last time? Because after that message came out, to reconfigure your package because it's been removed, I then got an email later on in the afternoon from Nusuk asking me to reconfigure the package again. So would you say just
no. Okay? If you've done it again, that's fine. It was post the time when the request was given to us. But what happens is, because they're emailing maybe hundreds of thousands of people across the world, the servers may take time for the email to get to you. It happened last time in regards to when they announced something else.
Sheikh, he's the brother Imran, he's right. Today, there was an update going in the Nusuk system.
Sheikh Ghazi, I've already updated everyone about that after you sent the update, and he's done
if you configured it again, yes.
Yeah,
make sure you have it on your card.
Yeah, bless
he
you.
has configured it.
Yeah, he has. Thank you, brother Imran.
Okay, Jazakallah, brother.
So it's fine. Yeah, you don't need to do it again. Yeah, if you've done it again, post our message, because I received the message from the team in Makkah And straight away I messaged, and also you saw the message, or you're the one who posted it as well, didn't you? We
Completely.
received it before that, but we kind of thought, okay, a little bit later on in the evening because we have a webinar anyway. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah, brother.
Okay. And just a thank you to those brothers who are helping support other brothers and sisters in the group. One of them, mashallah, brother Ayman. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam, ahlan ya sheikh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, I just have, alhamdulillah, it's the pinnacle moment, this, final countdown, inshallah, it goes well tomorrow. I just wanted I have 4 questions. Should I just ask them one at a time? It's easier, isn't it?
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, I wanted just to ask, like in the heat of the moment tomorrow, do you suggest going to, your account, you can save up to 5 packages. Do you suggest doing that, or do you just suggest copying it over from the, the spreadsheet you said to create, with the Word doc with the links?
So do both. If you look, if you put it into your preferences, 5, they give you the option, do that. Absolutely. And have the URL saved. Both. Have all forms of sort of what works easy for you.
Okay.
Yeah. The main thing is to go, inshallah, Rabbi Yassir, inshallah. I had the impression you were going for the Sira ones.
Yeah, I am going for the Sira ones.
Allah, Rabbi Yassir, inshallah. Allah Yassir.
Inshallah. And yeah, but I have one backup, you said the 3
That's
backups.
fine. Number 2, question 2, go ahead.
And yeah, question 2 is in terms of, last year, because I wasn't aware what happened last year. When spaces run out, are we talking like minutes or tens of minutes or hours, or what's that time scale like?
It's hard to say. The answer to your question, there was a different kind of challenge where people couldn't get into the website, and people from other countries. Remember, we had an issue with different countries logging at the same time, and a lot of packages got booked, and a lot of packages was on. You remember, there's a public package and custom package were all one last year, and there was a sort of mishmash of custom packages and public packages being able to book from the same sort of system. So to describe to you now, all it was is that the site was very difficult to get into. So whoever got in, got some space, and majority of the UK market were not able to book. That was a different kind of challenge.
Okay.
We're hoping this year a lot of British will be able to book, and even if the quota is sort of gone, then we can still get it on the second, after the public package. Remember, this time they've separated public packages, more quota for them, and also after that as well. Okay, so there will be options, inshallah, and there'll be opportunities. And so time we cannot give. It might be half an hour, it might be an hour, it might be 5 hours. The site might crash, and then it will take the whole evening until the quota finishes. But every minute there will be confirmations, and people will share it and stuff that I've got it, alhamdulillah. Other people say I can't get through, and this is part of that challenge. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us. Now,
Inshallah. And yeah, my next question is, with I think the next phase is on Friday. So because here it's gonna be Friday 11 o'clock, with Jummah and everything. So what's that looking like? Because I know that could be a bit of a rush, before Jummah, or what would you suggest?
11 o'clock is 11 o'clock on Friday. It's Saudi Arabia's 2 o'clock, which is after Jummah for them. So remember, tomorrow is going to be for USA 6 a.m. in the morning or something, or 5 a.m. in the morning. So it's difficult to get everyone's timings right. So we just have to manage with 11 o'clock on Friday and then take it from there, inshallah. We just have to manage. We'll have to Allah yassir, inshallah.
Final question
we
is,
got it good tomorrow, somebody else is in trouble.
Yeah, I think Los Angeles got 3 a.m. tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah. So my last question is, during the week, because I think I've put it on the group, but I just want to clarify, during the week, would there be like drip feed of spaces for the packages tomorrow if there's more space or quotas come up, or not
Meaning,
until?
sorry, say that again.
The packages tomorrow, say for example, like it's filled during the, next week during the week until Friday, if any spaces come up or any quotas
Filled
get
up, you say?
revised. Yeah, during the week next week, would any drip feed in?
Will more packages come? Is that your answer?
Yeah,
Question?
more spaces, more quotas of
on a
spaces.
particular package?
Yeah.
Maher just answered that. I think it depends. Very unlikely. Whatever's been uploaded has been uploaded. Some may be amended and re-uploaded. It's the same package. If it's not sold, that's what they'll do. If for example, some room somewhere in one package is not going well, for example, for the Saudi, service provider, and not people, then they might shift that across, something like this. So, but again, we will inform you if there's something with availability. They will tell us, and we will inform you straight away.
Can I just quickly clarify one thing? I think people were also asking was, it's open tomorrow, then it stops, and then there's a 3-4 day gap, and then Friday. That's not the case. Tomorrow it will start and stay open all the way. There's no until the visas are exhausted.
No.
If the visa's finished, which it traditionally does, because they don't give the whole amount in the first place, then that might be within half a day, maybe a full day, maybe even 2 days. But we suspect it'll probably be in the same day tomorrow, the custom packages to start filling up. And then if there is some visas left over, then throughout the week, people can log in and book. Then from Friday, the allocation for the public packages, when that kicks in, that will be again, used up quite quickly. So it's about being ready on the first day when it's opening on each category. But we don't know. It's not like it will stop. It will still be open. If there's one visa, if someone cancels, that visa comes back into the pool, then you can rebook, and this will be all the way until towards Ramadan probably.
Jazakallah, that was it. Jazakallah, that was answered my last question. I mean, inshallah, it goes well to one. I make dua, inshallah, gives us khair, inshallah.
We dua for everyone, Sheikh.
Jazakallah.
Hayakallah.
Okay, one of the questions coming in the group, brother might need to leave. Which shuyukh will be on which packages? So I just wanted to go through that point. We have many senior guides and scholars and a ground logistics team that will be supporting us throughout the entirety of Hajj. And in terms of shuyukh, our shuyukh will be working across all of the packages between the camps, going and doing different programs at different times. Some of you are coming from, the cohort of Sheikh Yunus Abu Abdullah, who have been recommended by him. He will be supporting majority of the Sira Mawasim packages. And you need to bear in mind, all of the people from the Sira Mawasim packages will be staying in the same area in the Mashair time. So the days of Mashair, the Hajj days in the camps in Mina, Arafah, Muzdalifah will all be together. So who will be exactly at what time on each package is very early now. We will support every package that our pilgrims join on to, and our shuyukh will be across the board supporting in different ways. But Sheikh Yunus specifically will be supporting the Sira packages, inshallah. Okay, I'll move on. Brother Ola, assalamu alaikum.
Before we move on,
okay, no problem.
Muhtadi, as well, there was a concern about the package 204 regarding the flight. So inshallah, the flight is changed now, and the flight will leave from Riyadh at 9 o'clock, and it will come to Medina direct. So this is one good news. And also this package will be for Mu'aisim, as the highest demand is Mu'aisim. So the price will come lower as well.
Okay, that's good news, mashallah. So if you could kindly send that updated data, and we'll update it on our side, and we'll share that with the pilgrims as soon as possible.
Inshallah.
Live data from Mecca. I think they're looking at that. There was an issue with, I think, apparently there was 14 hours sort of gap or something like this, but that has been amended with the airline, and that's been resolved.
Also, it was arriving Jeddah before, from Jeddah to Medina. Now it will arrive in Medina direct.
MashaAllah. So 204, everyone, without, so Brother Imran as well. So your second option will be 204.
We know there's at least a few coaches on that one, so there's good availability. So to configure
so that's really good. I would recommend 204 now.
No, this package, they were exclusively for us. They are making all the changes, as Muhtadi just asked an hour ago. And the CEO of Abdul Jamil, he personally, he just pulling this, I think so you will not see this package now in the system. He's pulling this back, and he's making change, and he'll re-uploading again. So this package, we have high chances for for Hasan Travel, because they're making the changes according to what we are asking for them, because we are preferring this package for ourselves.
Great news, mashallah.
Just to reiterate, those who are looking at a non-shifting package, is Jamil 204 will be re-uploaded with the flights amended with Saudi Airlines, so that it's more suitable and comfortable. Direct to
Medina rather than Jeddah.
Direct to Medina. Also, the price will drop slightly because there has been a lot more interest for MICE, so you'll see the price come down as well. Okay. Jazakallah khair. Just going to go to Brother Ola Omar. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Thank you very much for for your efforts.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. I tried a couple of times, and every time I try to go through the basket to my configured page, it usually takes me to the page before the final one. But if I press on the booking card, it takes me to the final one. So would it be easier to press on the once we are in, or when we try to book on the booking card rather than the basket?
Yeah, configuration at the bottom where it says book. Yes, that's fine. We don't need to reconfigure. You just book.
Yeah, but when I press on the basket, it takes me to configure back to the page before the end,
Yeah.
not the final page. If I press, if I don't approach it from the basket or just approach it from the booking card, which is next to the e-wallet, it takes me directly to the final page. Would this be easier to book?
Yes, it will be easier to book. But you know what we say is obviously just have a quick final look at the page in case something has changed or not. You know, this is something technical. And that, you know, if you in UK, for example, under legal obligation for a sale to happen, everything has to be clear on the final page, and then you click. So if you're just going, but yeah, alhamdulillah, if it's quicker, then you do that, no problem. If it's already been configured,
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Allah
Thank you.
Barakallah.
Thank you. Barakallah. Assalamu
I'll Brother Shihab. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Shihab. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Shihabuddin.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam.
Very nice to meet you and very good briefing. My question is tomorrow, once they go to live, how many devices I can use at a time?
Wallahi, we don't have an answer for that. That we don't know. Maybe you can test
What do you
yourself.
recommend it? So one or two?
No. Look, brother, you know, usually we work, say family members, 2-3 members try at the same time sometimes to help, right?
Yeah.
They open a couple of devices. This is what we mean. Together in a room, they sit down and they try because they can't get in. Last year, people couldn't get into the site. Maybe tomorrow, you don't need 3 because you got in straight away and you could just click. It just depends on the situation. But be prepared is the key question. How many devices? That's not not an answer really we can give. That depends on how much it's just not something that
I can understand. I can
give us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for the question. Still, may Allah bless you, and may Allah grant all of us tawfiq to book tomorrow, inshallah. And those who are waiting, please remember your chance is still coming. Those who are booking public package, you will be able to go, inshallah. So don't think that tomorrow those who are booking, khalas, yani I have no chance. La abadan. You know, so please, you know, be aware of that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brother Muhammad Fujul. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I'll move on. Starting Brother Shazad. Shazad Ali.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Assalamu rahmatullah.
Brother, I think it's similar to the question the other brother had. If I was, like you said, 3 family members and they all have my Nusuk ID and my password to include, but would that cause a problem with the OTP? And if it might, because they're all, or do you think that would be okay? So, for example, they log in with my ID, because it's me and my wife going, for example, will that increase my chances? Or as you mentioned before, will that desync because they're trying with OTP, they might be in, I might be in. Do you think that will cause more of a hindrance? Or do you think that will increase?
Well, this is it. I mean, I would do one at a time. If it's the same ID, don't do in 5 devices at the same time. It's going to be confusing.
Okay.
So be aware of that. That's a good point you made. So those who are trying with the same account, and you have to do one at a time, log in, one at a time, I presume. It's not going to be able to do. And when you receive the OTP, then you log in, then the next one, and you keep trying. Because how was happening, let's talk about why we're saying that. Some people couldn't get through, or they're waiting in a queue system.
Yeah.
So they're waiting, and they put into a 5 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour, even sometimes it went to 4 hours, and then it went down. Sometimes it's 1 hour wait, sometimes half an hour. Will there be a queue system tomorrow? Allahu alam, Allah knows best. So that's why we're saying all of these things. Maybe you won't need to. Maybe you just go in straight away and click and done. Bismillah. We're hoping that, inshallah. But if not, we have to be ready. There will be challenges. Maybe some other solution. There'll be there could be some other issue tomorrow, unrelated to all what we're talking about. It's a new issue, new challenge. We're going to be on hand to support you.
Okay, Jazakallah khairan,
Telegram
brother.
is the main thing to sort of follow and see what's going on. Other people will be also, other brothers and sisters will be supporting. You guys will be supporting others as well. Let's work together, inshallah.
Inshallah. Jazakallah khairan, brother.
May Allah bless you. Wa iyyak.
Okay, some people asking, what time do you suggest we log in? 8 a.m., 9 a.m.?
Just sorry, brother. Can I just say, Waqar, brother Waqar, he's asking which package is he referring to? I'm not sure. I think in about 5 minutes we talked about package number 204 Jamil. It's not on the website. It's been removed, or it may be there. It will be changed. It will be changed. The information.
Been updated now. Okay.
It's already there.
No, I'm saying it's being updated.
It's being updated.
And we can post even the flight timing on the group. We have it as well. Okay.
We have the flight timings. We can share that with you, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, that's a good one to go for with Saudi Airlines as well. So do check that.
That's a Heathrow flight as well. Yeah?
It's a Heathrow flight. Very good, mashallah. So we will share that to you as soon as this session finishes, or perhaps one of the team will share that. Sorry, somebody, Brother Rizal, Muhammad,
Muhammad
you said
Rizal.
something.
I'll come back to that question, Brother Muhammad Rizal. Assalamu alaikum.
I just wanted to respond a bit more regarding the question about using multiple devices. The reason I'm saying responding because I'm from technology background, so I wanted to give it more explanation, if that's okay.
Please.
Yeah. So I mean, I think from my experience, it's not wise to try to log in from multiple devices, because if you can notice, when we try to log in, we give username and password, and the OTP comes in, and then the OTP is only requested on the device we have given username and password. Now, if you're trying multiple devices with the same username and password, ultimately you will mix up yourself which device you use to request the OTP, and which device the OTP belongs to, to give input to. That's one thing. The other thing is, let's be a bit more rational, because everyone around the world will be trying to log in. And if we unnecessarily log in from 3 different devices, we are just making it worse. So
I like that. And I'm with you on that. I understand that completely. But what we do, this is something that, may Allah bless you. Thank you for that. It's really important.
Yeah, so let's be sure, inshallah, everyone will have a chance. Allah Ta'ala accepts us, all of us.
Ameen, ajma'een, ajma'een, all of us. Jazakallahu khairan, Brother Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Okay. Yeah, so it was a question of, should we log in at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m.? That was the question. So some people asking, should we log in early, 8 a.m. or 9 a.m.?
I mean, the time has been given for 11 a.m., brothers and sisters. I can't say anything else. If it's going to come up earlier, we will mention. Remember, 11 a.m. is UK time. They're going by the Saudi local time, which is 2 p.m. after Jum'ah. Sorry, not after Jum'ah. My apologies. 2 p.m. on Sunday, tomorrow. Okay, 9th February. So
yeah. There may be change in the time. We just received.
I mean, look, we have to be ready, right?
We just received
to my team.
Just received a message now. It's saying 7 p.m. Saudi time, but we're trying to confirm it again. Abdul Latif Jamil said they received an email from Ministry of Hajj now. Just now. You can check the WhatsApp.
Your Telegram will be already sharing. People will be sharing that information. So we will get that information. We'll share it with you. So if the timing changes, brothers and sisters, all of what we said in the beginning about 11 a.m. changes, and this is how it is. From now on, you have to be ready, brothers and sisters. if there are changes to the timing, have sabr. And it's not because I'm saying it, it's not something that, and I feel guilty sometimes saying have sabr, because it's something that we all have, we have to have, and it's part of that journey. It's a technical issue. Those who work in tech will understand there are bugs, there are things that there are updates, and so there will be some changes sometimes, or there may be some challenges. And it's a hatchling sort of website, and it's getting better year by year. So inshallah, let's see. So we will update you. Any changes?
Wait for Telegram message, Telegram update, inshallah.
Yeah, that's fine.
After
So
the webinar, probably we will update, inshallah.
inshallah. Right. So there you go. Already an update. It may not be at the time of tomorrow at 11 a.m.
It's good, we can sleep now.
There's no sleep for our team.
Okay. I'm just going to go through some of the messages in the group. If we don't book wheelchairs on Nusuk because it slows things down, how do we guarantee we'll get wheelchairs later, inshallah? My mother-in-law needs one.
Okay, so we can add that in. You have 3 months after booking where we're going to be available. We're going to send you forms. Do you need a wheelchair? What are your health background checks? If there are any health requirements, family members that or friends that are booked as well, the same package, you want to join with them, room preferences, we'll do our best to get you together. If somebody wants a double room upgrade, is it possible? We'll ask you, we'll reach out to you. There's multiple plethora of things that post-booking that we're going to ask, okay? And we're gonna, inshallah ta'ala, that's not an issue. It's just a tick box. It doesn't have any connection to any electrical or any technical sort of, this button. It's just what we call extranet, or something that's just a piece of information that we're taking that, yes, this person wants it, but we can deliver that information to them and you'll be fine, inshallah. So yes, wheelchair, we can ask the service provider and they'll provide it for that particular pilgrim at all places. Again, if you refer to our last webinar, wheelchairs are not, they won't push you. So you have to push the person and it will be accessible as and when, possible. Otherwise, I would advise just keep extra cash handy when that person, if they can't walk, then just get someone to push them. That's the practical piece of advice. Jazakumullah khairan. I hope that answered the question.
There's a question, are there any packages with flights from Heathrow? Yes, brothers and sisters, all of the Seerah Mawasim group packages will be going from Heathrow. So any of the MAW packages. Also Jamil 204, as we just updated in the group, will be SV flying from here. So Saudi Airlines, inshallah, going to Medina with a shorter, with the slightly reduced in terms of the price, but given it will move to Maisim. How much extra reals should we add on my max package to my wallet?
Sorry. How much should you add? No, so you look at, brothers and sisters, you look at 5 packages or 4 packages, okay? From the Seerah group or the Abdul Latif Jamil. If you would like to join us for Hajj this year, if you'd like us to assist you and guide you, then just choose one of those ones, and whichever one's the most expensive, obviously you might have a preference. It might be a lower price, but your last resort might be something that's a bit more out of your budget, or you don't want to spend that kind of amount, but you have to now because you want to secure your place. You have a set amount that you wanted to spend or a set budget. You go to your maximum budget and you choose the packages that you think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you top up your e-wallet the maximum amount based on that. Okay.
Okay. There was another question. Sorry, I've lost it. In terms of double room option available post booking, how is the difference paid?
We don't know yet at the moment. That's a good question. The double room difference, inshallah, first and foremost, if it's available, we will straight away reach out to you. It will probably be paid. There will be a system through the service. It will be paid to the service provider. They may provide you with account details and a form or something. or it may be through us and we'll provide it to them. We don't know yet at the moment. We're just trying to help you with this, and we're pushing them a lot for this, by the way. So let's see what happens, inshallah. We will try our best, inshallah. So payment wise, it's not through e-wallet. That's the key thing. So don't worry about that. Focus on the booking, and then the next stage we will do our best, inshallah, and we'll communicate to you. We've been doing so all the time, so don't worry, inshallah.
We have another question. Female guides from Hasan Travel will be working with both Sira and Abdul Latif Jamil. I know that the providers have female support, but will you have UK female guides?
Sorry?
Will we have UK female guides joining?
From UK female guides, inshallah ta'ala. We will have, for those who are joining now, you should know that we are a family-based company, so we've been doing it for a long time. Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the ability to continue to serve, especially this year we make dua khas because we're working towards this to serve and do khidmah for the pilgrims. So inshallah, yes, my sisters and including my mother, she will be inshallah joining us. So she has lots and lots of experience, and there will be other sisters as well, and they will be a point of contact. Sometimes the imam or the senior imams will be the main, and some of our team members, like core team members, will be able to assist to the needs of the sisters by communicating through one of our female guides. So inshallah ta'ala, yeah. And in terms of masail, sometimes the mashayikh, the sisters may reach out to the mashayikh and the molanas so that they can answer the fiqhi questions. So there are people for that support. As I said to you, and I'll answer this. This is something that a lot of people are asking. What is my role? There's some people asking about my role. My role is overlooking the whole Hajj for this year for Hasan Travel, and Muhtadi is also working behind the scenes, doing a lot of the real work. We'll say, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for all of us. And Mahir and the whole team are here. We are siblings. On the screen, you're seeing 4 brothers here. We're working together, and actually we're all brothers in Islam, and Ghazi is my brother as well. So we're all working together for you all, and we work for each other. And the difference I would say to you is that if you're working in a company and you're working in a family company, it's different because we all work for each other. So inshallah ta'ala, my role is to provide guidance, okay, and those who may know or may not know, I have built extensive resources on Hajj and Umrah. I have reviewed books on Hajj and Umrah, and my work involves the fiqh of Hajj. So inshallah ta'ala, we will be assisting the other imams on a practical level to deliver and to guide the pilgrims, with Allah's help, and so long as my health is well and all of us are well, with the wisdom of my father, Sheikh Abul Kamal Maudud Hassan, who is the founder and the CEO of Hasan Travel Tours. We're here to assist you and guide you, and inshallah ta'ala, I will be floating between both packages, particularly in Abdul Latif Jamil packages in the camps in Mina, and then I will be coming into the camps of the Sira group holding packages, where we have my colleague and dear friend Sheikh Yunus Patel. He doesn't like to be called Abu Abdullah, so we say Yunus, brother Yunus and Sheikh Yunus. We memorize the Quran together. My father will be also supporting Sheikh Mahmoud Jallo, and others will be there. This is all subject to, of course, just to bear in mind that depending on the bookings, there is a ratio to how many staff is allowed to come or guides are able to come. So inshallah, as long as there are pilgrims who need to go and they need to be guided, we will have staff members to support. I hope that answers the question. Hayyakumullah.
We've answered a lot of the questions in here, repeat questions we've answered. One brother Taha has given a piece of advice. to everyone here. That's probably a very good piece of advice. He said it may be a good idea to connect your laptop to your broadband Ethernet cable to help with the speed of the internet and to maybe miss any kind of drop connections from your Wi-Fi. So for those who do have Ethernet cable and access to their system, they might want to do that.
Interesting. Well, some people have very good community, you know, there's new community 503 GB connection. SubhanAllah, connection, inshallah, will be fine. Don't stress too much about the Ethernet. Make sure you just have internet working. Good advice, but then at the same time, somebody might say, we need to go, Sheikh, to Tesco's to get an Ethernet cable.
No, you don't need to. Okay, the question, how much are taxis saved from
the question
from roll? Okay, so how much are taxis saved from Rowda Hotel to Al Haram? So
okay, Rowda Hotel. So Rowda is an area. Okay, as we said, I showed you on the map. So you've got the Jamarat area, you have, and it's also known as Shisha area, and then you have the central Al Qura sort of area, which is more south on the map. And then on the west side towards the Haram, you've got in the middle, you've got a Rowda. So it's on the way to Masjid al-Haram. And Rowda, there's north side and south side. North side is where you saw on the map. This is the hotel Nasamat al-Bayt. Once again, I sincerely apologize. Last time I said Nasamat al-Khair, but it's nothing like Nasamat al-Khair. Nasamat al-Bayt is not on Google Maps. They have not put it on. It used to be X. Another hotel. There's a new management. Okay, and I shared with you the videos. Remember, the shifting package, brothers and sisters, is that you're making the compromise and you're staying in standard 4-star, 3-star hotels in the days of Hajj, so that post-Hajj, you're staying in a 5-star category hotel. That's the whole point of shifting package. People still asking now, what is shifting and what is non-shifting? By now, mashallah, this is madrus, and it's studied. And if you haven't, and tonight is the time for booking, brother, don't worry, brothers and sisters. Shifting and non-shifting is just to do with, the realities is just to do with affordability. Non-shifting will cost you more for the same Anjum Hotel or Conrad Hotel in front of Haram. Non-shifting will jump another 3, 4, 5,000 pounds per person. Okay, when you do shifting, you're staying out of the Zone A area in a Zone M area, which is next to in Azizia, away from the most peak time. Okay, in the most super peak time, you're away from the Haram, from Masjid al-Haram, and you come in post Hajj to the better hotel or at another non-peak period. That's what shifting means. 2 places in Mecca. This is the shifting package. So inshallah ta'ala, going to Haram. Okay, the question is, this Rowda Hotel, going to Haram by taxi, personally, I mean, you don't have much time in most, some days you can go 2 days, 3 days, but not every day. Some people, flights are arriving very late. So those who are asking about that, the packages are designed so that you focus on your Hajj now. If you want to go, absolutely fine. How much is the taxi? That depends on how much you can barter or bargain. And if you ride share, and my advice is always find other brothers in the group or families in the group and say, look, let's go together to Haram after Asr. What do you say, brother? You meet them in the lunch. You know, there's canteen for dinner and breakfast. Say, look, brother, I'm going after Asr. I want to come back after Isha. Let's go as your family and my family. Let's grab a transport, inshallah. In regards to shuttle services, both Voco, all of these hotels, if there are something provided, that's fine, but it may go around and sort of drop you somewhere, and then from there it take you to another place. So sometimes just getting a taxi is always quicker, or in the case of a Rowda, you can't walk it. The hotel in Rowda, whether it's Rizana or Nasamat al-Bayt, next door to each other. Sierra Group Holding have put both of the hotels next to each other for ease of management. The same way, if you go to Sama al-Diyafa, for those who are in Abdul Latif al-Jameel, they will also be able to go via taxi as well. Okay, it's not something you walk in a tunnel through. You still get a taxi, but it's going to be easy from both places to go to Haram, inshallah ta'ala. So that's the advice. How much? We cannot say 30 riyal, £5, £4, like that. You go there, another £5, come back. Let's say maximum £10 in the peak period. But how many times are you going to go? Only 3 days perhaps, and then you go off to Hajj. Okay, so do have that in mind, and remember your package is very, very competitive if you're doing shifting package. And we even non-shifting, all of our packages are very, very competitive in price and very value for money. This is one thing we can be assured of, inshallah, to have some extra cash for those things.
Okay, there's a question last. I'm gonna end on this question. I think we should go to dua from there. But if we weren't successful tomorrow with custom packages, will custom packages be available moving forward, say on Monday 10th of February, or will we have to wait for public packages to go on sale on the 14th of February before they come available again? So after 14th of February, will all packages be available again globally? When do the package sale close for the UK? What is the last date?
Okay, brother Ashraf, good question. I think this was Muhtadi answered it to a certain extent, but I will repeat again. It is all dependent on, first of all, there's two issues. A package can be, if it's very popular, it'll be what we call fully booked. Okay, but there's also the factor, we have to factor in the visa quota, and there's 3,500 for UK. If that goes within a few minutes or for hours or whatever, there's could be technical issues. It might take a whole day, it may be Monday still. So what I would say to you, brother, is all of these things will have will affect the way in which I've lost the question somewhere. Somebody wrote something and now I've lost the.
So it's about public pack. So if custom packages.
It's no problem.
Yeah.
So we can't say Monday or Tuesday like this. Muhtadi mentioned very clearly, and Nusuk themselves have mentioned, actually. If you look at the Twitter, maybe someone can share that. If they can go to the Twitter, it shows a little GIF file, and it says for a certain amount of days, 5 days, packages will be open. Package to book will be open for 5 days. Okay, but if the quota is sort of diminished and complete, like there's no more quota left for visa, then you have to wait till even the 14th or perhaps even after, because they have to give opportunity to those who are booking a public package. Then it will come back to everyone so that everyone can book, inshallah. So there will be a facility for the same custom package, so long as there's space to book later on as well, if there is a space. So that visas from, say, for example, from the Caribbean, from Portugal and other European countries where there's less pilgrims, they don't use those visas, that will return back to us, inshallah ta'ala, so we can use that for our booking, inshallah, subject to it being available.
Okay, so just
some people are writing shuttle bus again. I'm not sure why. Amen and Anonymous attending. A shuttle bus is available. We just answered this. I don't know if this was asked now or before. Again, just with regards to buses, brothers and sisters, the roads will close after 4th of Dhul Hijjah. 4th of Dhul Hijjah is equivalent to, if I can remember, which day is that in the English calendar? I think that's 29th May, maybe 30th May, because we're going on the 4th. If somebody could check that. But the point of the matter is, initially, it will be allowed, and it will drop you to a certain bus station. From there, another bus maybe, and it takes you right under the Haram. Don't get me wrong. The buses will take you right underneath the Masjid al-Haram, some of them. Okay, the Saptco ones, for example. There are different routes and different ways to go. We're here to support you. We'll tell you that this is the way to go. If it's the case that the shuttle bus is not available, you have to just grab ride share and pay for a taxi and go. Ultimately, brothers and sisters, shifting package is saying stay in Aziziyah, stay in your building. You don't need to go to Haram, because your time in Haram is another, post Hajj, to focus on the Hajj now. Even me as a Imam, I'll tell you, you should be preparing for Hajj. You should be perhaps packing your Mina bag. You're not allowed to take a big suitcase to Mina. You have to purchase last minute purchases. You have to now mentally prepare yourself and revisit all the fiqh related masail. There'll be durus, yani lessons, lectures by the sheikh in shuyukh in the Aziziyah buildings, right? And so this is to prep you for the Hajj. Okay, and so then you remember when you can't, you need to also conserve your energy for the Hajj days, and then post Hajj you can go into the 5-star hotel, and then now you've completed Hajj. Now you need a bit of comfort, but now you can enjoy Masjid al-Haram and yalla, yani you can do all the nafal ibadah that you want to do. Initially, when you arrive in the shifting packages, there will be transport by all service providers. They must provide to take you to perform Umrah and bring you back to the building. Thereafter, you can go as many times as you want, but at your own accord. If there is shuttle buses, that's Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, yani mashallah, yani something extra. That's how I kind of would envisage it, because it's Makkah and it's very busy. Now, I hope that
A
answers.
couple of last questions and then we'll finish on there. So just to confirm the information that has been received, that inshallah the booking time tomorrow for sales to go live has been changed and pushed to 7 PM Makkah time, which means 4 PM UK time, so 4 PM GMT. So please make yourself available inshallah at 4 PM. It is likely it has been confirmed that it will go live.
This is
for
as of
booking
now.
as of
Maher,
now,
yes.
yeah.
So we don't know still. So let's always a pinch of salt. Always, if we announce, we started off with 20th of Jan for the viewing of packages. We said 9th of. But look, the whole point is to ultimately Nusuk is thinking, look, if they don't put pressure to everyone, then we delay it into Ramadan. We delay it more further. Let's get the booking phase done. Yes, it's a little bit challenging. I appreciate that. It's stressful. But inshallah, get a successful booking, and then we have time to plan. We can have a good Ramadan, inshallah ta'ala, full of good deeds, inshallah. As we're in the month of Sha'ban, we should be fasting, preparing ourselves mentally, inshallah.
Okay, so I'm going to just end on 2 live questions. We've answered over 100 questions in the chat. So Brother Kaleem, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Brother, can you hear me?
Yes, Fadal.
But I just want to clarify something which the brother just said, the Imam just said. He said the UK has only 3,500 visas. So if tomorrow with the custom packages, if 3,500 people buy the custom packages and they can go through, does that mean come Friday on the public packages, I mean, the UK people can't actually
No,
get
so
visas?
that's a good question. So there will be a set allocated number for those people on the Friday as well. I'm sure that 3,500 airline seats are not booked on the group flights. This is something that nobody, it's too much risk to take for the airlines. Inshallah ta'ala, we expect the system is designed so that people can book on the 14th and people can book later on when the visas also are complete from everywhere. Okay, there has to be a percentage of bookings that has to be on the individual global flight or without flights, if that makes sense. So there will be an opportunity.
So just to clarify, there will be a separate quota for the public packages. So tomorrow there is a set quota, there's another set quota for public packages. Then post that, there will also be a time where the unused quota from the rest of the world will then become open and be available to all pilgrims from any part of the world.
Just in case, I mean, I think what your question is, imagine on the 14th, God forbid, but let's just say if that is the case, that say all of the quotas complete, and then let's just say because we're working with a system that's new and they're always developing. Okay, please be aware that there is a same number, if not more than the 3,500, will be allocated for UK coming. So never ever lose your hope and never ever worry. Booking is only starting. I know seeing everyone book, you feel like, oh, I'm not going. But I can assure you, last year, we had majority of our bookings were not in the first phase. Please be aware of this. So there will be an opportunity to book and a majority of our pilgrims actually were not on a group flight last year. We had teams, mashallah, picking up the pilgrims from the airport, texting them, sending pictures of the team. It was like, may Allah bless them, the team, it was like clockwork, people said, just they arrived.
Yes, we are recommending them to keep the first choice for custom flight, right? custom package.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that, but there are many people, it's not suitable. They will have a chance, but we're saying
Yeah, because it's only
where
20%.
possible, go for a
Public
custom.
package is only 20%
Yeah.
of the main quota. 700 means on the 14th of February.
Yeah.
700
Yeah,
quota
it's
for UK on
small.
14th.
But anyway, that's fine.
You should try in the
It's
first
still-
phase. So the advice is to try in the first phase. And obviously in the second phase, there will be a chance. And beyond that, there will be a
Beyond that,
chance
there's
for the
going
group.
to be opportunity. This is what we're saying.
Inshallah.
Yeah, ikhwan, brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Even
I'm going to move to the next question because we're well over time.
just
Okay.
want to re-emphasize that so people don't lose their hope.
Jazakallah khair, brother Kareem. Hasan Farah, Assalamu alaikum.
Hasan,
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته إخوان.
أهلا
Just had a quick
مرحبا بك.
question. Jazakallah khair for all your help. Brother Abu Barakat, you said about you said Mina, when we're packing our bags, can we use a 7 kg suitcase, those small ones, or does it have to be something smaller than that, like a duffel bag?
Habib al-Ghali, may Allah bless you. We're going to go through this بالتفصيل, with detail. But you know, if you're not booked, Sheikh, we can't talk about this. May Allah bless you. I wish, Ya Rabb, inshallah, ana wa iyyak, we're going to be in Mina. Inshallah, we're going to be in Mina together. But to say that to you, I mean, I know it's not easy. I know you want to know all of these details, but then it's like, what if, la sam'allah, what if the booking doesn't happen? And I get you all excited. I talk about all these tafasil. When the time is there, inshallah, we'll discuss. But yes, you need a rucksack. The answer is you need a rucksack. Later on, I'll tell you what to pack. We even have a list that we'll send to you. You're not gonna worry about, oh, I didn't pack this, I didn't pack that. You're gonna be
prepared,
every
inshallah,
step we're
fully
gonna tell you.
prepared. Okay.
Allah jazakallah khair. Ahsan
Allah
Allah alaykum. Jazakallah khair.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I'm going to end there. I just want to end on a small note. Mashallah, one of the sisters from last year sent a message in some of our groups, just a bit of advice. I'm going to end there and then we can go straight to dua. And they said, Assalamu alaikum all. This time last year, me and my husband were in this position. We understand how everyone is feeling. All the questions, if, buts, hows, and when. The lead up to the packages going live and then securing the packages was definitely one to remember. Our advice would be to stay calm, have a list of your codes and preferred packages ready, and ensure that your wallet is topped up with extra if you can. For some, it's easier than others, but don't lose hope. Alhamdulillah, we were blessed to secure our package for Hajj 2024 after a lot of tests. But if it's written, then nothing will get in the way.
Absolutely.
Have faith in Allah. As said in 2024, it's not over until it's over. Inshallah, all goes well for everyone. So I want to end on that and then pass it over to you, Sheikh, for dua, inshallah.
Well, I don't know if there's anything else on our PowerPoint to share. Just to remind everyone that if you haven't registered on our website, please register. And tomorrow we'll ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us. We'll send a little short video tomorrow morning as well to remind you all. And we'll be on hand to support you. Look out for the Telegram. Help one another as well. We're all in this together. So I feel like we've been in a journey, and many brothers and sisters, mashallah, supporting and helping. But please follow our announcements as well. Official information is important as well. Don't kind of like, we don't want this sort of panic created. We want it to be in a calm manner. We want to be able to do so, make the booking. And I want to reiterate to everyone here, as the sister just now mentioned, if إذا كتب الله لكم الحج, يعني if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala written it for you to perform Hajj, nobody can stop you. No one in the world can stop you. So please remember that the tawfiq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is required. Yes, you're doing your part. Of course you have to do your part. Of course you have to make your effort, and you're doing that by attending these webinars, sitting here on a Saturday afternoon, all of these webinars that you've attended. And perhaps some of you are watching later on after work, because many people are at work, they message me. So please make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Tomorrow, tahajjud, inshallah, and then at Fajr time, and then afterwards during the day, put your trust in Allah, and make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala بأن الله سبحانه وتعالى يرزقنا الحج هذه السنة, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us Hajj this year, and it will happen. Right? If Allah has written it and decreed for you that you won't go, whatever you do, you'll not be able to go. So this is our iman. This is a test of faith. It's part of the journey. But Ya Rabb, inshallah, my dua and all of us, I'm going to just say a general dua now, inshallah ta'ala. So it's important that we seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, since I'm advising that Ya Allah, Ya Rabb al-Alameen, Allahumma Rabbana آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. That, oh Allah, grant us all the good in this dunya and in the akhirah, and protect us from the punishment of the akhirah and the Ya Allah, Ya Rahmanu, Ya Rahimu, Ya Dhal Jalali wal Ikram. Oh Allah, Ya Hayyu, Ya Qayyum. Oh Allah, the most merciful, the most kind. You are the most gracious, the most kind. Ya Allah, grant us an easy booking and an easy way to come to your house, inshallah ta'ala. Make it easy for us and accept our intentions for Hajj this year, Ya Rabb al-Alameen. O Lord of the worlds, Lord of the universe. If you command something to be, then it is. Ya Allah, make it be that we perform Hajj, inshallah. Ya Rabb al-Alameen, Ameen, Ya Rabb al-Alameen. Oh Allah, we ask you for forgiveness, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to, Ya Allah, to grant us the barakah and the blessings of all of the efforts that we have made so far, and in results of the blessings that we have Hajj in this year, and we stand in Arafat. You give us, Ya Allah, grant us the standing in Arafat. Ameen, Ya Rabb al-Alameen. Oh Allah, accept this majlis and gathering. Accept all of the gatherings and the sittings that we've been doing. And Ya Allah, all the efforts that we have been making. Ameen, Ya Rabb al-Alameen. Wa sallallahu wa sallama ala Sayyidina wa Habibina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallama tasliman kathira. Jazakumullahu khairan. Once again, any comments or anything from the team before we close?
Inshallah.
Jazakumullah khairan for attending, and we're going to put this on YouTube and you can watch it later. For those who couldn't watch, it's important that you watch it. I hope it was useful, and we will be updating you tomorrow. Don't worry at all. We're here for you, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Put your last words, put your package into your cart and be ready for tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakumullah khairan. And the tawfiq is from Allah. التوفيق is from Allah. فجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام. السلام ورحمة الله.
أهلا وسهلا.